Welcome back, guys, to another recap episode of Bleach. My name is Maku, and I'm here with...
Hello, guys. Kobayashi.
So, episode 4, an action-packed episode. Want to go ahead and start it off for us?
So, basically, in this episode, we get to see the Steerator known as Not, and he's basically going against Byakuya and his whole squadron.
So, before Byakuya actually came on the scene, Renji pulled up, and before Renji, there was actually a few squad members that were still there. And I believe there was actually 5 of them. Tell me if I'm wrong.
It was like 5 or 4, I believe.
Yeah, and only one of them stayed because the other one fled due to the Quincy that was there. He was just annihilating, and for some reason they were screaming from these like cones or whatever. I'm not really sure.
Cones or spikes.
Yeah, either way, they were frightened when they got stabbed, and not frightened to the fact that they were like dying or whatever, but frightened to the fact like it might have been their power.
Even though this episode is really jam-packed, my only complaint, which I find very stupid, was the captains using their bankais. Even though Squad Captain 12, Mayuri, he warned them. No, not even him. It was the lieutenant that passed away. The lieutenant from Squad 1. Where his final words was, they conceal your bankai.
Oh, yeah.
And then Renji even warned Byakuya. He's like, Captain, please don't use your bankai. They conceal it. He's like, I don't care. And he uses, it's a beautiful bankai. Senbon Zakura. Kageyoshi.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful. Either way, he uses it. And then Steerator F, Not, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He doesn't steal it. He actually steals it. And while Byakuya does it, the Squad 7 captain, I forgot his name, but the Fox guy, he's going against Steerator E. Or Steerator E is actually a girl. Probably my favorite too. Anyways, that's not the point. She seals it. And then I forgot who else. Hisagaya. I like Hisagaya, but
they do him so dirty. I can't wait until they animate his actual bankai. It's so dumb how they make him seem so weak. Every single scene in Bleach. I don't know if you guys remember in the beginning of even like previous to this 1,000-Year Blood War arc. He's always been shunned. It's so frustrating seeing it because he is my favorite, or one of my favorites. My favorite is actually Kenpachi, but it's so frustrating seeing him. I don't know. But go ahead.
Yeah, Hisagaya gets his sealed away, and then he tells his lieutenant, Rangiku, just like, send this. I forgot what they used, what they said, but they said send this message to all the 13 squadrons, essentially.
Yeah. And I believe there's another one too. I remember specifically for this one because he had some ugly teeth.
I believe it's Squad 3. He's a new captain because he was a visored.
Yeah.
His lieutenant, Kira, got packed up. But
and meanwhile, this entire thing was unfolding. There was still the fight. I don't know if you guys remember from last episode where he was still in Waco Mundo. I'm talking about Ichigo here. When he was still fighting Sternritter
J, I believe.
Yeah. So meanwhile they were still like fighting, right? And then I believe Urahara actually got a call from the Soul Society, and basically they were telling Urahara to call Ichigo over here because they're in urgent need of his services. So Urahara quickly went to Ichigo and basically terminated the fight instantly and told Ichigo, the Soul Society needs you at the moment. They're in crisis. So Urahara instantly put up a warp to literally send him to Soul Society instantly. But what ended up happening is that the Quincy didn't actually die. He got up quickly and shot a few arrows, which one of them actually ended up causing, what looks to be a fatal wound on Chad.
Chad always, he gets packed up. You also see Orihime on the ground being useless as well. And then Urahara, he's like, dang, how can I be so reckless? How do I let my guard down? And then Ichigo, it looks like he's in prison by this, I want to say...
like Reshe chamber.
Yeah. And keep in mind, Steerator J, the J in his name is very significant. Just keep that in mind. And it will probably be revealed later on. Maybe next episode or 2. I believe next episode they will explain the J.
But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened in episode 4. Is there any other inputs you wanted to put it on?
Yeah, so episode 4 is just the beginning of the invasion. Probably next episode we'll see some conclusions of some fights. I want to see, because we haven't seen Kenpachi fight yet. We haven't seen Yamamoto even fight. I believe Yamamoto's gonna go 1-on-1 against Yu-Hawk, I believe.
Most likely. And another one that actually interests me is the flower guy. I believe he was also fighting too, but we didn't get to see too much of him.
Yes, I believe he does lose the eye during this battle. And I forgot what Steering Raider he's going against. I want to say G because he has a gun. And also,
Oh, it might be G because it was like some old guy with a gun and glasses.
also find it funny, Shunsui always fights against gun users. In Waco Mundo, he went against Espada number 1, and he was a dual wielder pistol guy, if you don't remember. And then this one, he is going against a gun user. And then later on, he does go against another gun user as well.
But yeah, that'll wrap it up for episode number 4. If you guys got any other anime you would like us to talk about, as always, please let us know in the comments down below. My name is Maku,
It's Kobayashi.
and thank you.